He went from being a hyper-capitalist, buy that merch, to a straight workers' rights socialist.
For fighters, just for fighters.
Just for fighters.
Only fighters. He'll still like
Everyone
offshore
else,
get cheaper like production.
He's still gonna steal clip art for his merch, but we gotta give him credit. Honestly, like as much as I don't like Jake Paul, he's spitting facts in this entire
He's only
video.
spitting facts. I don't know if it's him saying it. So
well, you probably got a ghostwriter, but
yeah. And I just want to also say like it's been like a lawsuit for a really long time, and currently the standings for said lawsuit about fighter pay in the UFC is gonna be like finishing up, and hopefully the UFC will be paying a fuck ton of money to the people who deserve it because they're the ones who are entertaining everybody. So this is a great thing for that, for somebody to have the platform and the know-how to at least show people stuff because they have a platform to show people stuff. This is a great thing to be talking about.
$12K a fight. Now,
UCF
your life,
1, 2, 3. That's Chris Cyborg. She was a UFC fighter, so she no longer works for the UFC, so she can talk shit on them, which I think is pretty sick. If you were to get anybody, Chris Cyborg is a really great example of like somebody who got the shit talked to by Dana White to them. And like about
sign
them.
on the dotted line.
Oh, Dana White. There's a clip online and you can find it, and it's Dana White talking about Chris Cyborg. And he said that she looked like another UFC fighter, Vanderlei Silva, walking around in a wig.
I said, when I saw her at the MMA Awards, she looked like Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels. And she did.
Also, Dana White is known to be like a huge hypocrite, so he was against women, but then he's the biggest advocate for Ronda Rousey and like talks about Ronda Rousey like she made the sport. Also, another thing, this is a great example, if you want to like rewind it like a little bit, multiple fighters have talked about this is how it happens in the UFC, is they're kind of just like told that you're in the UFC, fucking sign the line. Like, what are you gonna do? You're in the best promotion in the sport.
like where else are you gonna go?
Right? You're gonna be that guy who didn't sign the UFC.
The next part is really funny though, because I doubt it's that transparent, but I love it. They do all the work, we make all the money.
They never read the contract.
Stupid fighters, they get hit in the head. Ooh, Jake Paul's here to fuck you over, bitch. First good thing Jake Paul's ever stood behind in his life.
Wait, raise pay-per-view prices. Pay fighters less. Send Connor I love you text. That's all true shit.
Yeah, baby. Fuck him up like Fezco, baby. This is such an interesting video to me. For Jake Paul to just completely
flip-flop.
He went from like being like the guy who like you give as an example of like what not to do on YouTube, like hyper-capitalist. Like I hope Jake Paul has a redemption arc, but right now I'm still very
You could be a shitty person and do good things.
No, still very like I'm skeptical.
Person. Dana's just like a figurehead. Obviously, there's other people in charge that are doing this shit too. Dana just is like the vocalized version of what it is.
But also just the fact that somebody with a platform is calling him out, you know?
Yeah, it would be more normal for this not to blow up because UFC is known for like squashing anybody wanting to like, this is partly what they talk about in the lawsuit, is that to a year after people are out of the UFC and their contracts are done, if the UFC wants, they don't allow them to negotiate with anybody else.
That's fucked.
Even if they want to go make money at another promotion, they have to wait a whole year because their contract...
That's fucked. So they're just trying to keep them trapped.
Yeah, if you guys want more information, in more detail about fighter pay and the lawsuit going on, go to MMA On Point. They do a deep dive into what the logistics are in this whole thing. Anyways.
Underpaid fights, where the healthcare rights got him risking.
Dude, he's a doctor. I didn't know Jake Paul was a doctor.
Dude, he's like Jordan Sims.
All you fighters just a bunch of shelf toys.
Dude, his eyebrows are so... Look at his eyebrows. Look at those, bro. They're like so clean. Plucked, waxed, and like the little thread.
Dana, won't you let him off the leash? Let him come and make some breach. Why you try to fuck the Nelk boys?
You know White always wants to fuck the Nelk boys. I actually want to see when's the last time they...
Look up Nelk Boys gift Dana White. It's so funny because it's literally a guy who owns like a multi-billion-dollar company getting surprised with something that's worth $3 million. And it's a fan from a long time ago.
Nelk Boys are the absolute best, coolest motherfuckers on the planet. Check this fucking thing out.
They gave him that? That's so ugly. Why does it have the fucking
Howler Monkey or Howler Head? Yeah. Howler Head is like one of their biggest brand supporters or whatever.
You're the man, kid.
That's
Shit.
disgusting.
Congrats.
They both make money from scamming people.
Jacob fighter box the shit I tried, and he pussy it out cause they know how I'm coming, so they keep on hiding.
I mean, they did it.
This guy's playing the character of like a bitchy Dana White.
That Coca-Cola.
I
don't get that part. That's Conor McGregor. That's not
Oh
Conor
my god, I didn't
McGregor.
miss it. Oh, it is! I didn't see that in the first part. There's so
Dude.
many guys who look like him.
Dude,
Oh
you
my
got
God.
the worst. I'm sorry, dude.
They got that guy was just one of their friends who had a chest tattoo.
Yeah.
You're a white guy with a chest tattoo. You look like Conor McGregor. Also, can I just say this part where they're in like full clothing? He was like dressed up like with MMA gloves or something, happing him out. And he was barefoot, legs flexing and shit. He would look cool. But he's like in Jordans and like sweatpants. Like just look like you know what you're doing. In this instance, you're like, I am flexing my clothes. Like, no man, I got this sick drip on. Are you not respecting the
Like,
drip?
okay, sorry, Jake. Sorry.
Dude, I feel like Jake and Logan Paul go up to the people who work for them and they go. They're like, what the fuck? Huh?
Dana, pay your fighters more. Give them healthcare.
Fuck KSI. Don't bring that drama in here.
Dude, KSI beat Logan Paul. He always has to bring that up.
Greedy, old, lonely, bald bitch.
Fucking bald bitch.
Oh.
All proceeds go to underpaid fighters in the UFC. Actually, if that's actually true, then that's fucking sick. The UFC had the balls to use this as their walkout song. I feel like Jake Paul is gonna do that. This is the most unexpected video ever made. So true. Putting your platform to good use. Keep it up, man. See, people are like...
Do you guys ever think we
I
would
think
live in a
this-
time where people would be putting positive things under the Paul
under
brothers
Jake
videos?
Paul's videos,
Especially Jake Paul. Like,
only 19,000 dislikes and 111
when the ratio is good.
every day, bro. Let's see how many dislikes this has. 5.4 million
Ratio.
versus 3.1 million.
Ratio. What the fuck is Ohio fried chicken about? Wait, I want to hear Ohio fried chicken. I don't care about anything else.
Jake Paul, merch link in bio. Ohio.
Why?
We made this.
Oh,
in
they
one
tracked
day.
the O on. Yeah, I can tell you made that in one day. That's not something to be proud of. I can't do this anymore, okay? That's it.